Day 14. It's been 2 weeks, halfway there. Episode 15, day 14. 1 hour power, lower body burnout. Let's do this.
We expect that one or two or maybe a handful of these poses and side to side. You might notice that coming into a bigger range after a few passes side to side begins to feel more available. By increasing a little bit of tension on your right hip, you'll feel a nice big stretch. Good, and then we're going to switch legs, taking the figure 4 over to the opposite side. Cross the shin bone over the thigh bone, lacing your hands behind your hamstring or around your shin on your right leg. Gently press, waking that up. Draw your legs back down into your chest, give them back. As you do this, pull the pit of your belly in and up so that you might even find a little bit of hang time up in a boat. Notice if you find a little moment of pause and balance. And after, compensate by lifting our butt up in the air or bringing our knees higher up. I want you to hover your knees, plank pose, turning on your plank, strong down through your hands. Zip the low belly in and stay long from your heels through the crown of your head. Take one more breath in here. Soften your knees on your exhale. Peel back to downward facing dog. We'll do that one more time. Spike the heels, bend your knees, wave forward, plank pose. Pause, hold, find stability and strength in your leg, and tip a little bit of weight towards your toes, bringing your sit bones up over your head and your heart get broad forward. And then turn to the top of your mat. Commonly, what we want to do is pitch our chest forward because it hurts our legs. The muscles have to work a little harder to keep our knees bent, right? But that's exactly wobble if you're going to wobble. That's totally fine. Own that wobble, baby. Take a breath in, dry your hands, and come into a warrior 3 with airplane arms. Soften into the left knee as much as you need to feel your hips level out and grow the spine from it. A little sore, even if it's shaking, your leg is strong. Dry your hands to your heart, lift back up to single leg mountain pose, and then cross. Shin bone over thigh bone into figure 4. Inhale, gaze forward. As you exhale, travel to the top of the mat and take a big fold. Halfway, lift your chest, lengthen your spine. Bow and release. Good. Allow the body to come forward just a little bit more. I always have to remind myself that balance is a daily thing to nurture. One of the reasons that I like to get some of these deeper stretches in after a balance and control class is because all of those little muscles that help us find stability get to enjoy a little bit of love. Good. Come on back up. My body works totally different than the other. From a really long time ago, I have one muscle that's totally detached. And so that hip for the rest, right, we have 4 muscles in our quad. And that one on the outside of the leg is sometimes harder to access in a stretch than the one right on top. Stay wide, we're gonna drop the knees. So if your knee is feeling pinchy, adjust how far your heel is from your butt. If your knee is feeling groovy and you need a little bit more stretch, stack the outside foot on top of the inside leg. So just, good. Really, really nice. Come back through the center. Draw your knees into your chest. And then release it. We're going to come up into Shavasana. And with this Shavasana, I encourage you to have long legs. It's going to let the front sides of your hips go for a moment. Let your belly get totally soft. Let your pelvic floor get soft too, and your glutes get soft. For yourself, I don't always use the entire strap, but today we'll be using a lot of it. So having a loop handy is helpful. This is an 8-foot strap, so a lot of, and as we explore the strap today, we're going to incorporate it quite a few times throughout the.
So, homework is a little personal, so I'm not going to be videoing it, but it has to do with like writing down about like challenges and stuff like that. And so that won't be going in here, but yeah, that's homework. And then it is day 14, so 2 weeks in, halfway there. And so it is check-in time. class was long and difficult. My knee was not happy with all of the holding, and so I'm gonna be very mindful of that. And so I tried my best to modify. I did planks a lot instead. Happy 2 weeks. Hope your challenge is going well. If you're doing it, let me know. Link in the description for the challenge. Julia Marie, she's really fun, has a lot of great info. Like, comment, subscribe, care, not a big deal.